Now it's time for your Miami Heat. I had to do that, even though I'm not necessarily a Heat fan. I grew up liking the Heat and Alonzo Mourning and the way he used to play. Just a big body and Dan Marley and and Tim Hardaway and I mean they were just the greatest to me back in the day. But anyway, looking at the Heat's roster, man. Scary Terry Rozier. I think that he would be the wild card if he's the projected starter. Terry Rozier can score in bunches, man. And the Heat are, for all intents and purposes, a slow, methodical, defense first type of team. And Rozier adds in a layer of offense that they would definitely need. Tyler Hero, a couple years ago, I thought that he was going to evolve into a superstar. I thought he was just going to be there, but of course, injuries kind of slow you down. You got Jimmy Butler. Um, Jimmy's been around the block. He's been to the finals now, so it's not like he ain't been there. Um, is this roster really constructed for Jimmy and the Heat to be like finals threats like they were a few years ago? I mean, Bam has to turn the corner. Hawkes has got to turn the corner. I mean, like the verdict is out on somewhat of the Heat or some a little bit of the Heat right now. The Heat are consistent. They're a defense first team. They should be at least top five in the East. They should be, barring injury. They should be there. All right. Um, with a healthy Jimmy Butler, healthy Bam, I can't see them falling lower than what eighth. I don't see them in the play-in at all. I don't see it. I don't see them in the play-in unless there's significant injuries. So watch out for the Heat. The upside, absolute upside, will be first in the East. Everybody that I've talked about from the East could be first in the East. That's how wide open the East is. And I would say some people might have to sit down for this. I say ceiling for them is probably Eastern Finals. They can get back there. I think that they have enough defense to get back there. And then absolute floor, like I said, with injuries, talking about playing and then either just not making the playoffs. And I don't see that happening as long as Jimmy is healthy, as long as Bam is somewhat healthy. It's like if the Heat are healthy, I don't see them dropping below maybe even sixth in the East. They should be in a conversation. They should be there. And I expect for them to be, just like you should.